help set women back 100 years? No, thank you.
Hey guys, welcome back to Black Girl Reviews, where I talk about things from movies to celebrities to current events. Today I'm doing another unpopular opinions video, and this is quite literally my favorite kind of video that I do because I just get to go off and rant. It's been like 3 weeks since I did my last unpopular opinions video. I think it's time for another one. If you haven't watched my other ones, I have them playlisted so you can just watch them easier. And yeah, I don't want to stall too much or ramble too much. I'm just gonna get right into the video. So the first topic on my list is kind of more recent. It's Billie Eilish versus TikTokers. So if you haven't seen, apparently while she was at the People's Choice Awards, Billie Eilish was like confused as to why TikTokers were there, and there's a video like going around of her like whispering to this one girl, or Kylie Mongol, I don't know her name, but she was whispering to Kylie. She's like, why are there so many TikTokers here? Or why are there, yeah, I think that's what she said, why are there so many TikTokers here? And I'm just like, if that's what she said, because people are like, what if she said something else? Okay, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if she said, why are there so many TikTokers here? I'm just like, if someone is invited to something like that, do you think they're not gonna go? I just hate when celebrities get too big for their britches. Like, baby, you were once one of these people like happy to be at this event. Like, whether or not they're as big as you in the industry, or you think you're more, I don't know. The word I'm looking for is more deserving. Like, why wouldn't they be there is my question. Like, most TikTokers have like 1 million followers, 2 million, 3 million. Like, these people don't have like thousands of followers. Like, these are influencers. Like, they even get called influencers. Like, and influencers are quite literally just a lower list celebrity. Like, they might not be A-list, but they're still a celebrity. Like, millions of people know you. I think that's celebrity status. Like, oh, if not all the way there, then somewhat. So I'm just like, why wouldn't they be at this event? And then it's like, influencer culture has evolved, so a lot of them are getting major endorsements. A lot of them are getting just like, they're just branching out, and they're not just TikTokers anymore. A lot of them are into acting, singing, dancing, a lot of that kind of stuff. Like, their main platform is just TikTok. So it's just like, again, why wouldn't they be there? We're doing the same things. Like, yes, you have awards and you make music and stuff like that, but we both have a craft. Like, we're both in the entertainment industry, you know what I mean? Like, we're not that much different. And I'm saying we're like speaking from a TikToker's perspective. Like, Billie Eilish is not that different than TikTokers. Like, I know y'all hate to see that. Like, I know y'all hate to hear that. I know y'all think she's like way up here, but I'm just saying, like, if you take away like music charts, they are on the same level. Like, they're also getting asked and stopped for pictures. They're on the same levels to me anyway. Like, you're no more important than somebody else. Like, please. They're there for a reason, babes. They're not just TikTokers who sit up their phone and dance. Like, they are doing endorsements. They are branching out to do other things. And I'm just like, this has been happening. Like, why are you confused why TikTokers are here? They are celebrities. There are many celebrities. Like, a lot of them are very, very popular now, like in other fields, not just TikTok. So yeah, why do you think they shouldn't be at this event? Like, when you first started getting popular, were you too not getting invited to these events? They got invited just like you, babes. Like, what? Why would they turn down the opportunity just because you don't think they're like on your level? And I'm not even saying that's what she's implying. Maybe she was genuinely confused by why they were there. But I'm just like, if someone is invited to something, then they're probably gonna go. Especially if it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity like that. Like, most normal people don't get to go to these kind of events. So I'm just like, if they're there, then they're there for a reason. No, if they're there, then they're obviously there because, like, people's choice. They're the people's choice. No, I'm joking, but like, no hate to Billie. I'm sure that conversation was not even supposed to be seen by any of us. So I'm gonna give her grace because, like, I chat with my friends like that too, and I don't know, I can't say what I would do if I was like as big as a celebrity as her, but I'm not gonna be like, why are they here? Why are there so many TikTokers here? It should only be like us, like who have like Grammys and Oscars. And that's what people on Twitter are saying. That's not what Billie Eilish said. Before y'all come for me, people are just like, if I was her, then I would be wondering why little TikTokers are in this event also. I would be like wondering why they're here too. And I'm just like, why? They have millions of followers. Like, I feel like that's low-key enough. In this day and age, it's 2024, baby, I'm just as viral as you. Half the time, if they drop an album, it's gonna do just as good as you, baby. Maybe not that, I'm going too far with that. But honestly, like, we get the same amount of likes on TikTok, we get the same amount of likes on Instagram, maybe even more. And I'm just like, I'm just as influential as you are. You getting Grammys and stuff like that because of craft you do. Like, there's no award for TikTokers except like what, the freaking streamies. And I don't even know if that's like for every social media or just like streamers. So like, don't try to downplay people. Like, I do not like that. Like, they're in the same room as you for a reason. Like, they're not here just because they're a random off the street like me. Like, obviously, like, they're there for a reason. Obviously. But like I said, I'm gonna give her grace because that video was taken out of context. Like, she probably didn't even know she was on camera, or she did, and that's why she covered her mouth. But still, like, if that's what she said, why are there so many TikTokers here? Baby, because they was invited. That's why they're there. And before I get off this topic, Bryce Hall is on my thumbnail because he actually responded to Billie Eilish in her little clip going around and stuff like that, and people were clowning him. So I'm kind of expecting the same thing for me because I agree with him. I put the clip in here, but yeah, I agree with him.
I'm just going to address this clip of Billie Eilish being disgusted that TikTokers were at the People's Choice. I was one of them. First off, Billie Eilish, I am so sorry that I didn't acknowledge your greatness and bow down to you being another human being. There it is right now. And second, People's Choice invited us personally. Everyone that attended People's Choice and was sitting at those tables, we were invited by People's Choice. So hate on them. But the most sad thing, let me just wipe my tear real quick. The most sad thing is what I was a Billie Eilish stan. I stand you, Billie Eilish. And now I don't think I can renegade to any of your songs anymore. So thanks for taking out all my content.
And if you wondering again why they were invited, just go check y'all's Instagram pages, I guess. Go check the TikTok stats and it's an invitation, babe. That's all. And like I said, again, one more time, if that's what she said. If that's what she said. If not, then what I just said don't even matter. Oh my goodness, this is such a good topic. The service industry, the nail girlies, the hair girlies, the lash girlies, they are robbing y'all blind. And I'm saying y'all because I don't personally get my nails done. I'm not that mature yet. Maybe it's just not my thing, but usually 9 times out of 10 I have braids in my hair. 9 times out of 10. Right before I started like posting on this channel, I actually had just taken my braids out and I just have not put them back in, but that is usually how my hair is. So me and nails just don't get along because I can't braid with that. I can't braid with nails in, but anywho, that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about these prices. The prices on these hairstyles and the fees, the rules, the late fees, the early fees, the longer hair fees, the you didn't wash your hair so now I gotta wash it, you getting charged extra $40 fee. Like, please just cut it out. Y'all are not even licensed. And y'all doing all this. So I need y'all to pipe down. Until you have the credentials. Like, just because you do people's hair around the city do not mean you are certified, baby. And even if you are licensed, like, why are you charging a whole half of a body for a hairstyle? Why are you charging $400 for knotless braids? No hair included, you don't travel, you can't come to me. This is quite literally not convenient to me at all. Like, my hair's getting done, yes, but at what cost? At literally what cost? And I see it so much. I'm always seeing people get scammed out of their money. And I'm saying scammed, like, yes, they know the prices, but it's just like, whoa, like, hold on. Why are you charging $50 extra dollars just because my hair is thick. That is insane to me. That is insane. And I don't really hear like horror stories from like nail techs as much as I hear them from like about the hairstylist. And I don't know what the reason is. Like I don't really hear any bad things about nail stylists or nail techs unless it's like I asked for this and they gave me that. But other than that, I don't hear anything about like unreasonable pricing or anything like that. I never hear stories like that about nail techs or even lash people. Like the most thing I hear is like a lash incident going wrong, but it's never prices. It's always prices with these hairstylists. Like, why are you charging $100 for 2 straight back feet and braids? Why are you charging more than, honestly, two feet in braids shouldn't be no more than 20. No, not even 20. Like maybe 30, 15 for a braid. But don't that sound crazy to you? You charging $15 for a braid? You charging $15 each braid, and then you gotta pay for the hair washing. You gotta pay for the everything. You gotta bring your own hair, bring your own product. All you gotta do is bring everything in your head. All they doing is quite literally styling your hair. And as a hairstylist, I just don't think that's right. Our prices be ridiculous. And again, y'all don't be licensed. Y'all be rude as heck. Yeah, let's get on that customer service real quick. I don't really like generalizing because I know there are so many nice, kind, efficient, certified hairstylists out there. So I don't want y'all to feel like I've never had a good experience with a hairstylist, but I will tell you right now, it is so super hard to find one who checks off all the boxes. She's either going to be really good at what she does and rude, really bad at what she does and nice, or she's going to be just bad at what she do, rude. You're just gonna have a bad experience overall. But I rarely meet those people. But it's really hard to come across a hairstylist who is kind, on time, just everything, all of the above. Like honestly, it's the bare minimum, but I understand like people have bad days, stuff like that. But if you're working where you're like servicing someone, I feel like you should have a little bit more patience. And then it's just like, I understand that everyone has their own prices. Like everyone's prices are not going to be the same. Some people might charge higher, some people might charge lower. Some people feel like their prices match their work, but I just do not see that often enough for the way hairstylists act. Like most stylists' work do not match their prices. If you are charging me, let's say $300 for small knotless braids, it's like, okay, your parts aren't straight, the hair's not tucked, my real hair is slipping through, the product is caked up in my parts right now. The work's not working, babes. Like, okay, you spent all day on your feet, your hands hurt. I get it. I used to do hair. I'm gonna put some videos in here. Like I kind of low-key used to be putting people's heads low-key, but I was only charging $35 for a whole head of braids. Did you have to bring your own stuff? Yes. But $35, like, what do you think you're gonna get, honestly? If you still let me play in your head, speak up now. Speak up now. Because, like, why would you do that? But anyways, like I was saying, I understand. I used to be standing for like 7 hours for $35. I think that's crazy. I do. I think that's kind of insane. Like, nobody wants to be standing that long for that little. So I get it. But okay, like, why can't you charge reasonably? Like, you're not Tay. Everybody want to charge Tay prices, celebrity hairstylist prices, but y'all clients are not celebrities. Y'all be trying to get y'all businesses up off the ground with little to no support because you charging like you've already made it, when that's just not the case. If you're a local hairstylist doing hair from your kitchen, I don't expect any of your prices to be over $400. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care how many braids you're putting in my head. I don't care the length. If you are doing hair from your kitchen and I have to bring my own hair, I gotta bring my own product, I gotta wash my hair before I get to you, all you doing is putting the braids in my head, you charging $400 and you ain't even in the license, you have no shop, you have nothing, and you trying to get people to support you. Now, how reasonable does that sound to you? And I don't even want to just keep saying like you're not licensed, because just because you're not licensed does not mean you aren't good. That is not the point I'm trying to make. This is for people whose work and workspace do not match their prices. Like, that is simple. Like, you're working at a craft, you're trying to grow your craft, trying to grow your clientele, whatever, then you need to act like it. Like, you can't act like you've already made it. Like, it just don't work like that. Like, I don't know what else to say. Maybe the prices will go back down if y'all stop giving in to people. Like, quit giving in to these stylists charging y'all ridiculous prices for simple hairstyles. Like, why are you paying $300 just for an install, and then you gotta also pay for the styling of the wig? That don't sound crazy. You gotta pay for the wig, the installing of the wig. You gotta pay for the styling of the wig. You gotta pay for the braid down to have the wig put on. You are paying for 4 separate things, and each of them costs like $100. Install, braid down, styling, the actual wig. For what? What did that TikTok say? All that work, and what did it get me? All that work, and what did it get you? A hairstyle for a week or two? Maybe I just got good money management, because I would never spend that much with these stylists, these nail techs, these lash girlies. I would never in my life. I'm so sorry. Like I said, y'all be trying to charge people like they celebrity clients and you the celebrity worker. You're not Tay. You might be one day, but as of now, you are a city girl. You're in a city. You're in the middle of a random city doing hair for your neighbors, your regular civilians. Like, I know some people will pay that just to keep up an image. You know, I paid this amount of much for my hair. You know, I'm fly girl. Like, some people like paying extra money, or some people feel like if they pay more or spend more money, then they're gonna get like a better service, when that's just not the case. I could go on about this literally all day. I could make a whole video about how these hairstylists be scamming people and making up dumb rules, and don't even get me started on the rules. There's so many different things I could talk about within the hairstylist or service like community. Like, I could talk about the rules, the prices, the deposits you have to put down that do not even go towards your service. Like, what am I putting a deposit down for if it's not going towards my service? You just want more money. And honestly, I understand. I know y'all money hungry. I get it. Like, I know a money hungry person when I see one, and I see y'all. And yes, today's microphone is a marker. I am currently thinking about getting a microphone. I seen a cute pink one on another girl's channel that I really like, so if I can find that one, then I'll give in and I'll get a mic. But until then, hey. But yeah, there's just so much like that I could say about hairstylists in general, lash techs in general, or like makeup artists, even them, like people who just are money hungry, grimy, late, rude, no customer service, not unlicensed. It's a lot I could say, and I think I just did. I feel like I covered everything. So let's move on. Wicked looks so good, and I cannot wait to go see it in theaters. But I see a lot of people upset with like the hate it's getting and stuff like that, and I just want to tell you all that that is going to happen with literally every movie. Rachel Ziegler got hate because of Snow White, Halle got hate because of The Little Mermaid, and now Ariana is going to get hate because of Wicked. And the story isn't even like her story, like it's not even completely centered around her. So I feel like that's just so stupid that she's receiving the most hate. But yeah, there's always going to be critiques. Of course, people are going to like comment on the production, people are going to comment on literally everything, because people are miserable. Like, people just like to hate things. Like, nothing looks wrong about that movie, nothing looks boring. The trailer was fine. It was fine. Like, the music was okay. It's good. Like, the vocals were there. Cynthia sounds great. It's nothing wrong with the trailer, guys, like at all. So don't let negative people, like, don't let them drain you, because honestly, like, replying and all that, it don't do anything but fuel them. It makes them happy. They want to get under your skin. So when you see people comment that Ariana is not good for the role that she was given in Wicked and stuff like that, we all know that Ariana Grande got her start on Broadway. So it's just like, what are you even saying? Like, what are you even saying right now? We all know that they sound ridiculous. We all know this. So if I were you guys, I would just not give them my energy. Honestly, I know it's really hard not to, because I personally was there during the whole press run of The Little Mermaid. Every trailer that dropped, every sneak peek, everything. I was there. I was there for the hate. I was there for the flounder hate. Did y'all see the flounder that people said they would preferred? He looks scary as hell. People just say stuff. People just say stuff even if they don't even agree with it themselves. They just want to see someone else get mad. So just don't respond. Like, literally ignore it. Wicked looks so great, and I hope everyone goes to see it. I think it's coming out the 27th. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, like, every new movie is going to get hate from film Twitter. They think they know everything. They're so annoying. Like, that's another thing I wanted to say. I'm so sick of people saying like movies look dull and then putting the freaking brightness filter on it 1,001 times and saying like, oh, yep, that'll look great. That will look so much better. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. Quit lying to yourself. Quit lying to yourself. Literally. You know that bright freaking filter looks horrible. So stop. But yeah, I cannot wait to see Ariana Grande in Wicked. Is that the only reason I know that this is even happening? Yes, that's quite literally the only reason I'm interested. But I'm sure the whole movie is great though. Like, not just her like parts and stuff like that. I'm sure the movie is great. Like I said, the trailer looked good and the singing sounded amazing. Well, what I heard from the trailer. So yeah, I'm just very excited to see it in theaters, and people are gonna hate on literally anything, so don't let it get to you, Wicked fans. Don't let it get to you. If you hear annoying music in the background, I am so sorry. Not the background music that I am going to incorporate in this video, because most people said that they want to see me try that out the last time I asked, so I'm going to. Let me know how it worked, because yeah. Anywho, the next thing I want to talk about is nepotism and how I don't think it's that bad. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. Listen. I don't think nepotism is that bad. And I'm talking about nepotism specifically in the entertainment industry, like acting, singing, stuff like that. Honestly, if you had a kid or like a niece or even a cousin who you cared about a lot, why wouldn't you want them to benefit from the work and time you've put into that craft? Like, if I personally have a child and I'm acting, I'm going to influence the roles that they get if I can. If I have the power to get my child the job that they want, why would I not do that? And as that Nepo baby, why would I not take the opportunity? Like, a lot of y'all would do the same if y'all had the chance, but y'all just don't, so y'all feel like they suck. They're taking jobs from people who have worked harder, people who have went to theater classes and acting classes, gone to auditions, they're here during pilot week, all that. Like, people who just put in that time and effort. I hate to be the one to tell y'all, but that just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, oh well, someone took the spot from someone who deserved it more. Who are you to say who's deserving of something? This is unpopular opinion, so I know a lot of people are not going to agree with me when I say this, but Nepo babies, they just like get so much hate just for taking opportunities many of us would take if we had the chance. Okay, they took an acting role. Whoop-dee-doo. I'm so sick of hearing people cry about Nepo babies and they get whatever they want out of this world, and Nepo babies strike again, Nepo baby this, Nepo baby that. Oh well, that's literally all there is to say. Oh well, like, what can you do about that? And why are you upset that people want better things for their families? Like, why wouldn't I? If I can get my child the dream freaking acting role that they want, you think I'm not gonna pull some strings if I can do that? And as like I said, as the Nepo baby, you think if my mom or my dad or my cousin or my uncle or my auntie, you think that if they can get me the job that I really want, or work with a producer that I really love and want to work with, if they can pull strings for that, do you think I'm not going to want them to pull those strings? And I know people are saying like it's the fact that they don't acknowledge their privilege, or they don't acknowledge the fact that they didn't have to work as hard. And I'm just like, they don't have to. They don't have to. Y'all will never let them live it down. Like, they don't have to mention their famous relatives every interview, every, like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all will remind them every time. Trust. Hello, like, let's be realistic for 1 second. If y'all could set y'all kids up for success the way that these people do by making them Nepo babies, like, y'all would do that. No one wants poverty for their family. No one wants their family to struggle. If I can make my kids' life easier by just me being me, and they're getting jobs just because of who their parent is, I would not be mad about that. Like, what is wrong with people? Like, y'all don't want better for y'all families? Like, there is quite literally nothing wrong with being a Nepo baby. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, I do think y'all are weird if you hate on that, because it's just like I said, why wouldn't you want that for your family? Imagine you in the place of that Nepo baby. You're telling me you're going to turn down jobs just because someone else deserved it? You're going to turn down money because, oh no, that person's been taking acting classes since they were 6. Oh well. Whoop-de-doo. Wah wah. Oh well. Cry me a river. Like, if I could do that for my family, I would. And y'all are lying if y'all say y'all would not. That girl who got arrested for child abuse and neglect for letting her, I think, 7-year-old do 24 waxes on her clients, she got what she deserved. I mean, if you're gonna be that stupid, then, I mean, hey, you deserve to get arrested, because it's just like, why would you even post that? Even if your intentions were good and she's just trying to show her daughter, like, how to get to the bag, babe. Okay, why not start her off and end her off like while she's 7? Like, why don't you start off with eyebrows, arms, legs, physical arms? At first I was talking about arms, like arms. Why does she have to be, what? I'm so flabbergasted, I can't even speak. Why does she have to be doing vaginal waxes? Why are you exposing your child to 24 different women's vaginas? Why are you doing that? And then you have the nerve to post it on social media like people were just going to be happy about this, be glad about this. I don't know what you thought was going to happen, but what happened is what I thought was going to happen. I mean, either that, or I really thought they were going to call CPS on her, because it's just like, what is right about a 7-year-old being down there on another grown, I said another like she's freaking grown. What makes you think it's okay for your child to wax and see a grown woman's vagina? What was going through your mind? Like I said, I know she's just trying to like build her daughter up and set her up for success, and she's like, we're passing around LLCs around here. Like, girl, yes, do that for your baby. Like, I'm all for that, but why does she have to be waxing people's vaginas? Like, she couldn't did the face, a mustache, like she couldn't do an eyebrow, she couldn't do none of that. Like, she had to just jump straight into vagina waxes at 7. That ain't right to me. It ain't right to nobody. It's not even right with the system, because you're in jail. So, I mean, I hope she learns her lesson. It's like her heart was in the right place, like wanting to set her daughter up in life, but it's just like her mind was not in the right place, because why are you exposing your daughter to that? You know what I mean? Normani, you must have known I was making this video. You knew you were on my hit list because you dropped an album cover. I'm not gonna lie. This is what I wrote down. I said, Normani is not dropping new music. She cleared her Instagram yesterday, and I was like, okay, We've seen this before. It's tired. Like I said this before in another Unpopular Opinions video. I want artists to stop with the Instagram clearing because it quite literally does nothing for the consumer. It's boring. It's played out. Everybody does that, and all they do is post like a new profile picture, and it's just so super lame. Like, what would y'all do without social media? Literally nothing, because y'all are so freaking lazy with the promotion. But anywho, you proved me wrong for now. I'm not falling for your tricks, Normani. I'm not. We've been waiting for an album for years. We've been waiting for a title for years. Okay, we got the title now. People think that it's looking pretty promising. We're getting new music. Hold your horses. I'm not getting excited for that girl's new music until it comes out. Like, please. I don't keep it. You can keep literally everything. I heard the snippet. It's so super good. I'm excited if I ever get to hear it, but I'm not jumping up and clapping like, oh my gosh, Normani's coming. I've done that word too many times. I'm done with it. Normani, you're not tricking me, babes. Like, I just had to say that. Like, you're not tricking me. I don't care. You can clear that Instagram 1,000 more times. I don't care. But in case you didn't know, the name of her new album is going to be called Dopamine. And I'm excited to hear it. You know, I'm always here for supporting Normani. I just cannot be tricked and played by her anymore. I feel about her how I'm starting to feel about Hallie with this In Your Hands freaking song. And I'm going to talk about Chloe and Hallie and that whole thing. So anywho, I just needed to come for Normani for a second. Like, babes, you're not getting me excited for nothing. And then it's not even like an official release date. It just says blank blank 24. That 24 gonna turn into a 25. At 25 gonna turn into a 26. And like I said, I could be wrong. I don't think I said that, but yeah, I could be wrong, and we could be getting new Normani soon, but I'm not holding my breath for that. Defending grooming with more grooming is so sick and twisted, and let me tell y'all what I mean, because I know y'all probably like, what? So I feel like I've talked about them way too many times, but Tatiana and Boston Richie girl, like, okay, we know he's like 26. She just turned 18 literally in January. They were rumored to have been messing around since before she turned 18, and so that happened. And obviously that's freaking weird because he's 26, about to be 27, or he's already 27. I don't know. But anywho, he's weird, she's weird, right along with him. He got called out for allegedly hitting her. Allegedly, I don't know how true that is. Allegedly, the mom came out and said she do not support that domestic violence stuff. The same woman who said, baby, I'm a Capricorn, when people were telling her about her daughter in Boston Richie. All she said was she was a Capricorn. So I guess we know what kind of brain she has. People always want to defend that situation by saying, y'all didn't say anything when Beyonce and Jay-Z were happening and nobody said anything about that. First of all, when Jay-Z and Beyonce first started happening, baby, I don't even think I was alert enough to care about that. I was born in 2003. Why are you trying to defend what they have going on with a couple who's been together for years, who most of us wasn't even around to see form? I was not around to see Jay-Z and Beyonce's relationship grow. I was not focused on Jay-Z and Beyonce at 6, 7, and 8 years old. I didn't even know what grooming was back then. So like, when y'all say stuff like, most of y'all, like, y'all didn't say anything about that, baby, I couldn't even speak. And I'm saying, like, I don't know when they started messing around, but I was born in 2003. I was playing with my toys, watching Dora, watching Blue's Clues type shit. Like, I was not worried about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like, and of course people are going to call out Tatiana and Boston and people like them now because we can. I can actually have an opinion on this. I couldn't have an opinion on Jay-Z and Beyonce. I was a baby. I was dang near a baby. And you think I was worried about Jay-Z and Beyonce's age gap when I was 4 or 5? You think I cared about that? No, because I didn't. I didn't even know it was happening. But now there's something happening currently. Like I said, currently, because Beyonce and Jay-Z been together forever. Why you always try to pull that one out? This is happening right now. so I'm having an opinion on it right now. I couldn't have an opinion on something I wasn't around for. Weirdos on freaking Twitter. Do you hear yourself? You're defending grooming by calling out grooming? Huh? What? I don't think that makes sense to you, and it don't even make sense to me either. What are you talking about? Chloe and Halle are being held back by Columbia and Parkwood. I don't know who's doing the holding back. I'm sure it's Columbia. They are being held back. I want them signed to somebody else. Like, honestly, I don't know. Anybody who will promote their music, someone who will take them seriously, someone who will listen to their fans and know when a good release time is for these girls, because the team they have right now sucks. Like, I talked about it earlier a little bit, but like, In My Hands should have been released. Or is it In Your Hands? Should have been released weeks ago. It's a viral clip on TikTok floating around. Many people are asking for it. She used it, Halle, that's what I'm talking about. She used it in the back of like her maternity shoot video. It got a lot of good responses. People are like, cute maternity shoot, but where's the song? Why are they not releasing the song? I know a lot of technical stuff has to go into it, but this song has been a floating clip for so long, and I'm just like, when is it gonna come out? Like, literally when? Like, people move on so fast, so I just know that the clip is going to lose its momentum, and then as soon as that happens, they're gonna come out and be like, pre-save. And Columbia and Parkwood are holding both of those girls back, and like I said, I cannot wait till they get out of that contract and they can just go and flourish, because I feel like their music careers would be so much better if they didn't have like Columbia representing them. Like, they suck as a team, and yeah, they don't do any promotions, they don't do anything, and then they always want to release songs that people have been asking for way after we have asked for them. What's the point of that? Like, you don't want to listen to your clients' audience? That's the people who are buying the music, that's the people who are streaming, listening, asking, waiting. People get tired of waiting. People move on. It's just like, please do better. Let's bring back 23, 24 plus episode seasons. Let's bring that back, because 8 and 10 episodes is doing nothing for us as a society. It's doing nothing for us as a society, and I'm just so over it. Like, my favorite shows like BMF and Power, they only have 8 to 10 episodes, like 8 or 9. Power used to have like 16 episodes. What happened to that? Is it a money thing? I don't know what it is, but we just need to bring back longer seasons. Like, they go by so super fast, and then the actors, the directors don't start filming and stuff again until like 3 years later, and then we're trying to figure out what happened on an 8 episode season like 3 years ago, just so we can watch the new season coming out. Euphoria, I'm looking at you. Give us more. Like, it just goes by so fast now. It goes by so fast. I can't even, it's like I'm blinking and I'm done. Like, why can't I finish a whole season in a day? Let's bring back weekly things. Like, I have yet to finish Vampire Diaries. I have yet, and I love that. Let me marinate. Let me soak in the show. Some of my opinions don't even be like deep thoughts. I just want to say them and go, but I feel like I have to explain, because like, disclaimers, and I don't want anyone like upset, but like, sometimes I just want to be like, sometimes I just want to be like, I hate carrot cake, it's disgusting, or I hate when people put the actual icing on the toaster strudel. I think it's disgusting. Sometimes I just want to say stuff like that and go, but I feel like I have to explain everything, because I'm doing YouTube. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Like, please, let's just go to the next topic. Young Miami's rollout is confusing me. Like, what is yams? I see somebody with a bed and a cover. Yams. What is yams? Is yams a good thing? Is yams a bad thing? Why are you saying yams? And why is that your whole thing? And why is the title of your new song, your new single, not called that? Is the album called that? Like, I'm confused. Like, truly, what is yams? I feel like she didn't know what else to say, and she's just like, yams. Or let me think deeper into this. What if yams stand for something like, y'all all my maids? Y'all are mini Miamis. Y'all are mini Miamis. Yes, I think I just cracked the code. Okay, so yams I think stands for y'all are mini Miamis, because like y'all be copying her flow, y'all be copying her style. Like, I really feel like that's what it is. Like, honestly, I think I just like understood it. I think it stands for y'all are mini Miamis. Like, y'all, it's like her version of y'all my sons, but she not saying like y'all my sons because she don't want to steal from Nicki. So she's saying yams. Y'all mini Miamis. Y'all are mini Miamis. Like, I get you, Carisha. I get it. They don't understand, but I do. I'm so happy I put this down. Can we please, casting directors, please stop putting musicians in the shows. BMF, I'm looking at you. Y'all didn't learn y'all lesson last season when y'all put Young Miami in BMF? Meech, where's my husband? Y'all didn't learn y'all lesson with Meech, where's my husband? And the tears that just couldn't form in her eyes. Y'all ain't learned y'all lesson with Young Miami. Why is 2 Chainz, Lil Baby, and Sweetie in the new season? I don't even want to watch it. I'm so annoyed and over rappers in shows that they don't even fit in. I don't even want to be like a hater and stuff like that. Like, get to the bag, but it's just like, if y'all want people to take y'all shows seriously, stop throwing these random rappers with no experience in acting in these shows. Stop it. Cause I already know I'm not gonna be able to take Sweetie serious. I'm not gonna be able to take 2 Chainz serious. I'm not gonna be able. Lil Baby can't do nothing serious to save his life. Like, y'all always trying to throw some musicians in somewhere. Like, please leave it. And honestly, I'm only talking about BMF. Like, I don't know what other shows be doing this. Honestly, I don't watch enough diverse TV to know if like rappers are being thrown into other shows. But BMF, like, y'all are really losing y'all credentials, babes. Like, please stop throwing these random rappers in these shows. Like, you really think I'm about to watch BMF with Lil Baby and like believe that he was there? Like, not he was there, but that's what I'm gonna be seeing. I'm gonna just be seeing Lil Babies in an 80s like costume. I'm not gonna see the character he's portraying. I'm not gonna see Sweetie as the character she is portraying. Whatever character it is, I'm not gonna be able to take it serious. The Future and Russell Wilson, or yeah, I think it's his name, Russell Wilson, that debate is so freaking tired. Like, every time Russell does something with Little Future, with Mini Future Jr., I don't know his name, Lil Future, every time he does something with that boy and a Shade Room posts him, the comments are ridiculous. Like, it's either Russell stepped up and started taking care of Lil Future when Future wasn't there. Y'all don't know these people. Y'all don't know when Future was there or if he's there, whatever. He just might not post him as much. And even if Russell is stepping up and taking care of Little Future, he is with Sierra. That is not unheard of. Like, he is quite literally this boy's stepfather. So when are y'all gonna stop being surprised that he is doing fatherly things with this boy? Is it going to be a problem every time he takes him to a basketball game, every time he takes him to a football field, every time he takes him to a baseball field? Are y'all always going to bring up Future because he should be doing that with his son? Y'all don't know what Future is doing with his son. And like I said, even if he isn't doing anything with his son, that is quite literally their business. Like, all they're doing is posting with this boy. And this is why you should just keep kids off of the internet. Like, don't post nothing related to a child at this point, because people are so weird. And the Shade Room is even weird because they're always egging it on. Like, there was in the captions like, Remis, we do not support bullying, we not support bullying. Yes you do support bullying. Like, that is all it is in the comments, is big grown bullies. Y'all always coming for Russell, Future. Leave both of them men alone. Like, they are not publicly saying anything about the things y'all are commenting about. It can be a simple, sweet, wholesome video as little Future going to spend a day with Russell somewhere at a football game or something, and y'all be like, he stepped up to the plate when Future didn't want to. He did this when Future wasn't there. He's more of a father than Future. Y'all are overstepping. That's what y'all are doing. And I need y'all to realize y'all don't know what is happening on a day-to-day basis with these people. You do not know them. Let it go. Let it go. You do not know what is happening in either of their personal lives. So when are you going to stop and realize that what you are saying is weird? Even if they are never out seen together and stuff like that, that's really none of your business. Like, if Sierra's not complaining about Future being a deadbeat, then neither should you. It's not your baby daddy. It's not your baby. Even if she was out here talking about what he wasn't doing, like, what are you gonna do to help that? Nothing. Like, keep your opinion to yourself, because it just make everything weird. Like, it really be people on the internet starting stuff between people. Like, y'all would just be egging stuff on. He can't even take that boy out without y'all mentioning Future. Leave him out of it. Like, I'm sure they're trying to co-parent the best way they know how. Maybe they aren't. Maybe, who knows? That's the thing. You don't know. You don't know what's happening, so just leave it alone. Like, just leave it alone. You do not know these people. You do not know Russell. You do not know Future. You don't know Sierra, and you don't know Lil Future. Okay? Alright, so I actually stole this from someone on Twitter. I'm gonna put the post on here if I can find it again. But it said that if you cannot handle a 9-to-5 job, you definitely cannot handle being an entrepreneur. And let me explain why I agree with this. So it's really not that big of an explanation. I really feel like most people will agree with me, but it's just like most people think that being an entrepreneur, you know, you can control your own money, you can control how much you make and stuff like that. But the truth is, you really cannot control that, because of the fact that people have to be constantly buying your stuff for you to be stable. So at least with a 9-to-5, you know, like, if I work this amount of hours a week, then I'm going to receive like this amount at the end of the week, or whatever, bi-weekly, whatever your pay is. So at least you are like guaranteed a check. And that is just like the opposite with being an entrepreneur. Like, you really don't know what you're going to get. You could have a day where you make a whole lot of money, and then the next day you don't make literally anything. If you aren't okay with that, then you cannot be an entrepreneur. If you think working a 9-to-5 is hard, because like, it is hard having a constant set schedule like that, you know, people making up your schedule, people making up your pay, you know, but at least you know you're going to get something. There is no guarantees when it comes to being an entrepreneur. Like, there's literally no guarantees at all. Like I said, you can go from making a whole lot one day, then the next day, nothing. So yeah, I just like that opinion, because I feel like a lot of people think that if they become like an entrepreneur or they start their own business, it's just gonna be all like cakes and rainbows, and that's just not the case. Like, if nobody's buying your stuff, or literally just that, if no one's buying your stuff or is interested in what you're selling, then you kind of out of luck. Y'all know when someone drops a song and it's like so bad, and people are like calling it bad because like they just don't like it, and there's that one person who's like, well, sung this, then you will like it. Yeah, it's almost like delivery is everything. Like, obviously, if someone sung the song better and put their own spin to it with their voice, I might like it, but as of now, I don't. I've never understood that argument. Like, okay, if someone else sung this, I probably would like it. What's an example? Because I feel like that doesn't make sense. It's like if Ice Spice came out with like a trash rap, and they're like, y'all would love this if Nicki rapped it. Well, it's about delivery, so maybe. What's your point? Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I feel like, again, all my videos just feel so short or rushed, but I know when I'm editing this, I'm gonna be saying a whole different thing. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know how y'all feel about the background music, because I am putting it in there. I did say I was gonna try it out, so let me know if y'all are like I take it back. Or it's like, okay, cool, keep doing the videos like this. I like the background music. Please let me know, because feedback be helping. It's literally the only reason there's background music in here right now. So yeah, let me know how you all enjoyed the video. Let me know what y'all think about the topics. Let me know y'all opinions on the topics. I feel like I had some really good topics to reply to in the comments, so let's have a discussion. I'm always replying. I love replying and having conversations with people in the comments. Like, it's so fun. That's like literally a highlight of my day, like checking the comments. So yeah, I hope you all, like I said, have a great day. I hope you all enjoyed my video, and I will see you all on the next one.
Bye, have a beautiful time.
Get your booty on the floor tonight.